So I posted about Palantir earlier today, and I said that even though I wasn't going to be playing puts or playing options in general because it's a gamble, that this was a textbook short setup. And obviously, that did not age well. Since I posted that, Palantir is up about 10%. And I wanted to spend some time talking about why I was bearish on Palantir, why I still think that that was a good setup technically, even though it didn't pan out the way I expected, and overall where I think Palantir is headed from this point. Now, the first thing we need to look at is going to be the weekly chart. Palantir, ever since it broke above our market bias, has been on an absolute tear. If you've been following me for a while, you know that our goal in June was to see Palantir up at $30 by the end of the year. This is obviously way above our $30 target. But once we broke over this market bias, what we were looking for was price to pull back into the market bias so that we could accumulate and then move our way up. Now, if we look at where this type of setup has landed us before, you'll notice that on the BX trender, normally when price is away from the market bias and we see a shift on this BX trender from green to red, price normally pulls back into that weekly market bias. So in this case, that is about a 50% sell-off, which you'll see here, in about 49 days. Prior to that, we had about a 23% sell-off in 35 days. Then after this, in March of 2024, you guessed it, we had a 20% sell-off within 49 days. So my thought process, oh, and here's another one, a 20% sell-off within 14 days. So my thought process heading into earnings is, of course, just because it's happened before does not mean that it has to happen again. And we know that, right? We're up over $2.5 million this year with only a 64% win rate. We understand that winning is not correlated to actually making money, as crazy as that might seem. It comes much more down to your profit factor and your ability to actually control your emotions. With Palantir, you're going to notice on the weekly chart that we got the same exact setup as last time. Price made lower highs on the BX trender. The SMA flipped from a buy to a sell, and we are expecting anywhere between a 13% to 20% sell-off. That did not occur. Now understand, just because it's a textbook setup doesn't mean that it has to play out. And that variable of earnings is why I didn't play this. Because while technicals are amazing and these indicators that we use are great, fundamentals trump everything when it comes to a catalyst such as earnings. And now, is there a chance that we could actually reject here and I can still be right? Price can still pull back down to $36 and $40? Of course, right? There's a chance that this pump doesn't hold and we sell off. But I still think that not going long here, as far as short term, was not a bad move. You have to understand that if you're buying this stock within the past year and you're buying it up here, you're not buying it at a discount. And that's not me just being like, oh, I don't like Palantir. It's not the case. I think it's a phenomenal company, but I'm just telling you, you are not buying it at a discount mathematically over the past 12 months. Doesn't mean that it will ever pull back down to 35, 30, 20, who knows? But all I know is that I'm not getting a good discount right now. And so I still believe that there's a chance that this could pull back, but I'm not going to play it. If I was somebody who got into this personally, anywhere between 15, 17, or 20, I'd be holding this until the monthly confirms a lower high. This would still be considered a hold to me, but by no means a buy. If you want to learn more about all of the indicators that you see in this video, as well as the proprietary settings and the step-by-step trading system that I've built, you can take all of our courses completely free with the link in the description.